Hi, welcome to the cake cut. This is one of my favorite cuts, not because it's kind of easy, but it sounds delicious. The cake cut is going to be one of the easier ones you do. Most of them are going to be 4 wheels, basically of this size, that range from anywhere from 5 to 8 pounds. As you can see here, I've already got my tools laid out. I've got it on my wire box cutter, and I've got my paring knife. The first thing that I'm going to need to do, though, is make sure that I get this piece of cheese out of the plastic. And that's going to be easy enough. And make sure that you have your cut glove on when you're doing this, and also, of course, that you're cutting away from you, so you don't want to cut yourself. All right. So now that we have this beautiful Manchego open, we're going to set it up on the platform cutter and simply give it one slice. We're going to line it up here. Notice how I have my hand stationed on the wheel of cheese where my thumb is out of the way, and I'm going to be slightly pushing while pulling at the same time. One nice straight cut. Boom. Nice and easy. When you do see little flecks of cheese, sometimes the rind will get on the cheese. That happens. We just want to make sure that we get those little bits off before we continue cutting and before we continue wrapping. So now we're going to take this half wheel and we're going to continue to cut this down. An easy way to do this, of course, is just to continue working in the center. We're going to go from a whole wheel to a half wheel, and I'm going to cut this in half until we get 2 quarter wheels. Now we have 2 perfect size quarter wheels. To continue to cut this down, I bet I can get about 4 pieces out of this piece of cheese. And since I've got the rind facing towards me, the wire is going to be able to go through the cheese just a little bit easier. So I'm going to line that up and go through the middle, just like that. And we're just continuing to half, go in half, and again, one more half. Once you get it down here where you have the nose showing, you may want to place your fingers on the wire just to make sure that you line it up in the center. And then, of course, give it one nice pull. So this is a cake cut. This is a nice, perfect, roughly ½ pound piece of cheese. That's easy. And you have cut the cheese. After we've made the cake cut, when wrapping the cheese, make sure that you have no torn plastic, no bunching of plastic, and as few air bubbles as possible so you can protect your cheese. You will have a little bit of bunching of plastic on the back. This is where you'll place your scale label, and on the front is where you'll place your pre-pack label.